Oh, hero, Joe Smith here. Just want to show off some tool organization or shop organization. These gray can holders here started out, what was it, a year ago, a couple years ago, maybe 2 years ago, with just one. Like so much, ended up getting a second one, later got a third. And then just had three for a long time, for almost past a year of that. And just decided to get two more. Did some measuring and realized could had room to put one higher up there above, and then move the other stuff down below there, the glove holder and some paper holder things, which don't really use, but the thing was free, so just kind of threw it up there just in case needed it. But yeah, these holders here, and Joe Smith probably could have made them, just got some thin sheet metal, bent them on a metal brake and drilled them out, but they're like 20, 25 bucks, maybe 30 bucks tops on Amazon with like free shipping, I think it is. So just went ahead and ordered them from Amazon. If you're interested, I can post a link in the comments. But went ahead and added two more, had three of them for a long time, and went ahead and added two more just to put some more cans up there of stuff, because a lot of those cans had just kind of say up top there, and that was so crowded, and then had some in a cabinet off to the side there, and so it's just a lot easier having them up there now, right next to the workbench, easy reach if needed. And in case you're wondering what's all on them, some degreaser, gloss black paint, flat black paint undercoating, decal adhesive remover, chain lube, rust preventive stuff, military grade, WD-40, blaster, penetrating oil, silicone, electric cleaner, electronic cleaner, car cleaner, some various cans of spray paint, miscellaneous cans of spray paint, with some primer and rust preventer or rust converter, whatever, adhesion promoter, and some battery cleaner, cutting oil, starting fluid, and some more paint. Just some shorter cans in the top one there. And there you go. Bottom latch sticks sometimes, but it's actually a door. So that's actually the back door to the shop. So making use of every little bit of wall space, every square inch possible. Got the latex glove rack there below. Got that off Amazon. It actually arrived bent up, and did a video on it, but then Amazon called Amazon up asking if they just give like a few bucks off that latex glove rack, because it arrived all bent up badly, but Joe Smith USA will bend it back halfway decent. and they're like, oh, we'll just give you a full refund instead of just taking a few bucks off. And it's like, oh no, you don't have to do that. Just take like $5 off or whatever. It's like, oh no, we'll do a full refund. It's like, okay, well, hope you guys do like a shipping claim or whatever and get reimbursed from the shipping company for the damage. But the dude from the Amazon customer rep was real cool on that, and made a video on that, but then never posted it. But it's actually really cool product too, really cheap. Forget how much it was. But yeah, just like what hospitals would use, doctor's office. Nice little product there. And yeah, as you can see, got lots of fire extinguishers mounted throughout the shop, one by every door. Got first aid kit here, which it was originally a first aid kit, but Joe Smith's dad painted that blue, and that was Joe Smith's very first toolbox as a little kid. Like a little kid, like kindergarten or first grade or something. Joe Smith's first toolbox, right there. Originally a first aid kit. Joe Smith's dad painted blue and said, here's your first toolbox, and gave Joe Smith some tools like in kindergarten or something. So that's Joe Smith's very first toolbox ever. And used it for a lot of stuff for years. Had it as a toolbox for many years. Had it in the truck underneath the seat with some tools for a while, or first aid stuff for a while. And now for the past several years have had it mounted in the shop here as a first aid kit. So a lot of history with that little toolbox first aid kit thing there. Yeah, I just got some other stuff hanging outside the cabinet, and that's actually the computer cabinet there with fold down keyboard tray. Joe Smith here made that himself out of just some scrap plywood in about an hour's time one afternoon. Hey, I got a security system, so there's door sensor, and yeah, I got a couple latches. Doors insulated. Door wasn't that fancy to begin with, but stuck some extra foam, styrofoam insulation on there, and some scrap piece of plywood over, cover it up to kind of insulate it. Up above got the emergency battery light there, and some extra computer cable and camera, of course, and light switches for out back there, and yeah, cheap little bug zapper. And then some bins there, of course. Got a bunch of spark plugs down there, and some Pushmore fuel filters, and 2-cycle fuel filters, and fuel line and air filters for 2-cycle stuff and miscellaneous stuff, and just sort of nuts and bolts. A bunch of other stuff, and yeah, monitor there that's hooked to the computer over in the cabinet, and tool holders on the wall, and oh yeah, shout out to Olsa Tools, OLSA Tools, They sent Joe Smith this tool holder for free to try out, and as you can see, using it, love it, works great. One of the best tool holders on there. Those were like a couple of cheaper ones, and Amazon actually did a video about these a couple years ago. If you want to go back and dig through Joe Smith's old videos, there's some videos about these, but yeah, the Osa one is hell a lot better than the cheap Amazon one, but still was able to get some use out of the cheap Amazon ones, but yeah, the Osa one is just far supreme. Harbor Freight Torx driver set there with the order that they came in, which was had flanges and screw holes where it could be mounted to the wall, so it's great. Pittsburgh Harbor Freight Torx drivers there. Joe Smith has a lot of Harbor Freight tools. Got some specialty carburetor adjusting tools there, and screwdrivers, and some micro screwdrivers, whatever. And yeah, the workbench is messed. Got a bunch of stuff working on here. Monitor hooked up to the computer, and actually got a keyboard tray and mouse underneath the workbench to control the computer from over here too, so that's nice. A little pen holder, and you actually put a pen in it. And yeah, there's some more parts containers and drawers, a lot of steel, STIHL, two-cycle equipment, small parts and nuts, bolts, screws, whatever, the drawers, and some other stuff. And then some miscellaneous spray bottles hanging on the front of them with some other stuff on top. Again, utilizing every last square inch possible. Over here, a lot of these little plastic parts containers were from Harbor Freight. Fuses and engine keys and different probe pins and E-clips and whatever. And yeah, some Harbor Freight rags on top, and a bin of zip ties, and some clamps and springs and various other stuff. And this stuff up here is like gasket kits for different engines too. Yeah, paper towel holder and toolboxes. And yeah, over there got some automotive light bulbs and different automotive light bulbs in the different bins. And a shelf of power tools. And yeah, underneath got some more workbench or tool cabinets and stuff, and got that there for mounting tires. Got a little tire holder put in the vise, and yeah, the Harbor Freight vise. Put a little Harbor Freight mini tire changer holder there, and put the tire there, and changed it out. Got the lubricant there. So yeah, snacking on some Cheetos. Yeah, the workbench is a mess. I have to spend the whole weekend just cleaning up here in the shop. It's just got crazy busy all of a sudden. Yeah, tractor spool there for a bucket loader to got the part in, was waiting on to finish it up, and So yeah, there's just some budget tool storage, part storage ideas that you can do without spending much money at all. All cheap stuff, homemade stuff, garage sale finds, toolboxes were all from garage sales or auctions, like estate auctions or whatever. Those two there. Repainted both of them a few years ago. Yeah, even the bottom ones were kind of garage sale or estate auction finds. Not cheap. That's how the top two used to look like. That's how they were. That one there came with the bottom one, but that's after Joe Smith repainted it. He probably repaint that one too now, but repainted those. Did automotive paint on them, automotive clear coat, and then buff them. So I got a little paper towel behind the magnetic dish there, keep it from getting scratched. Had them all like super nice at one point in time. Didn't like buff the inside of the lid or whatever, just did the outside, but yeah, they looked like that originally, and then that's after Joe Smith repainted them. And you can even see the reflection in it there. These all came from Harbor Freight, and they're stackable and interlocking, so you can interlock them sideways and up and down, and connect as many as you want together. Really nice. Really, really nice. And might have noticed, got hospital grade, federal government grade, 20 amp outlets in the shop. Wired the whole shop myself, or rewired it, ripped everything out and redone everything. As you can see, the computer cable, the security camera cable, and everything else. Joe Smith ran it there. The blue outlets has the surge protector outlet. Has built-in surge protecting capabilities. Network switch. Oh, hope you enjoyed. Hope this gives you some ideas for storage and whatnot in your shop, or garage, or bedroom, or whatever. Thanks for watching. Joe Smith signing out.